My fingers burn to the raw fingertips. So here we are. We saw our water bill was about $400. Usually it's $30. So we knew we had a leak somewhere. I turned off all the faucets and the meter was running slowly. So process of elimination, turning off different parts of the water system, came to this area by the cabana. This is our little rental. And there was just a little trickle of water. These water pipes are encased in concrete. So I'm thinking what happened is all these earthquakes have been happening and something sprung a leak inside those pieces of concrete. So there's a copper line in here and a PVC. Now I just need to figure out which one's leaking. There's the copper one, PVC one's below it. Hopefully it's the PVC because it's a lot easier to fix this than the copper metal one. But we'll get it done either way. So what I need to do to determine which line feeds the cabana is to go to a faucet and I'm going to blow on it and see if this pressure changes on this PVC leak. If it changes, then I know that I can turn it off and this copper one feeds the cabana. So we're going to try it out. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I turned this valve over here on and Cassie is going to go inside the cabana and see if the water comes on when I turn the water main back on.
Okay, my job is just to see if water will come out. So far it's not. The water did come on. And he's probably turning it back off.
So welcome to this episode of This Old House. There's two water lines, one copper, one PVC. It appears that they are both connected in this loop somehow. I was hoping I could eliminate one of them as being old, but it looks like they just tied in the systems together and they're connected. So now what I need to do is just get this T out, put a new line in and call it a day. So in using my favorite tool, the digging stick, I accidentally hit the copper line and now I've got two lines to replace, so on with the show. So further down the rabbit hole, it's time to cut the copper line so that I can repair it and the PVC line. So I got my Sawzall out, I just need to go find the blades.
Those ones don't work?
They're wood.
Oh.
Here's the piece that I bent and had to fix and broke. And here's the other part. You can see there's new PVC in here. Screws on there, glued here, and then here's the piece that is soldered back together. I haven't pressure tested it yet. That's always the biggest concern, is if it holds pressure. If not, I'll just do it again tomorrow.
Has it dried for?
After it dries for about 15 minutes. So for some reason, our water shutoff is way up the hill. It's our meter and our shutoff. We have this little tool we bought a long time ago that turns it on and off. And we'll see what happens. Pray for no leaks. We'll go down and check. So I just turned the water back on and there's no leaks. It's really difficult because this copper pipe was really old and I had to clean it really well. And I had old flux and everything, and then that PVC pipe barely fit and the water doesn't shut off, so I had to stuff bread up in the tube to keep the water from coming in. But so far it looks good. I'll leave it like this and then check it in the morning. My fingers burn due to the raw fingertips and the chemicals that get in there, the glue and the flux and anything that touches it. Knuckles are scraped up from all the concrete. That was a freaking pain in the ass, but it's hopefully done.
Plomero Breton.
So we're on our way to the water company. Hold on. We're on our way to the water company to contest our charges for the excess that's used. they have a provision in their rules that says if there's a line break, you can get an adjustment. But you have to prove that it was a feasible thing. So the road's closed and we got on this one, and this one's like an off-road paved road. These little cars are on here and it's just
Practically a dirt road.
practically a dirt road.
Oh.
It's just one of those things, part of the adventure.
We're back in Aguadilla, this time not just for fun. We're trying to find the Acueductos, the water company. We've never been to this branch of it, so hopefully we're in the right location. Google Maps says we are, but we're not sure, so let's go find it. At least it's a beautiful day and an ocean background always. Tenemos un problema con un roto en la línea, un aumento del consumo sin saber nosotros. Y él lo encontró después de ver la factura y lo reparó. En las reglas que hay un ajuste que...
Ya no damos ajuste. No. Antes se daba, pero ya eso lo quitaron hace un año.
Habló con una señora por teléfono del servicio al cliente y ella dijo que solamente tenemos que venir aquí y mostrar una foto con la factura.
Si tuvieses alcantarillado, sí.
Oh, okay.
Si tenías alcantarillado, exacto. No, como no tienes alcantarillado, pues hay pozo, al tener pozo, pues no tienes derecho a crédito.
Wow, that must be why so many people steal water. If they get their stuff cut off, then they tap into the line. Aprendiendo.
Porque si una persona no tiene eso como casi 800 pesos, entonces es la mitad.
Por lo menos es no $1,000. It's only 300.
No, but she said this was just a half bill.
Vamos entonces, que tenga bonito día.
So we just spoke to the information desk at the water company, and she explained to us that they did indeed used to have an adjustment for hidden leakages, which this was. It was a hidden leakage under the house, but they've done away with it. It was a discount of 50%, and it was for only apparently qualified people with sewer systems. We have a septic system, so we wouldn't have qualified for that anyway, if what she's saying is correct. But I'm glad I got it done. I fixed the leak. We caught it kind of early, probably only about $700 worth of water. I've heard of people online saying $7,000 that they had, etc.
And why didn't we notice?
And we didn't notice because it was inside the concrete under the cabana, and the earthquake must have ruptured it. And it was just a tiny leak. It wasn't very much, so the pressure didn't change. It was just slowly leaking and turning the meter just slow enough that the next billing cycle we got was like, whoa, usually it's $30 and now it's 300 and some odd dollars, and that's only half of the bill. So in the future, we're going to check the water meter almost daily.
Well, since we're downtown in Aguadilla and we didn't get anywhere with the water, we figured we might as well walk around and have some fun. We're gonna see what this ipica is. I've never been in this. This is kind of a new thing in Puerto Rico. It's like horse bedding, I guess. So looks like they also have beer and drinks and some snacks, some tapas, and some other, you know, picadera type of food. But I've never seen one, so let's see what's inside. And it's kind of like any other bar. It's got, you know, drinks and things and shows. They also have the little machines to play. And she said that every so often they have the horse races that come on TV. So basically it's the same thing, except for they allow betting and gambling in there just a little bit. So, but I have a papa rellena. It's just like some potato that's kind of fried on the outside and filled with meat. And Britain has an empanadilla, chicken, I guess. So both of these were just $3, little snack on our way out here. All right, well this is the malecon, or the pier area of Aguadilla. It's really nice and flat. It's got a beautiful view of the water, right on the road. Sometimes there's little kiosks with food trucks and things like that, or food kiosks. It's the weekend, but I don't see anything open yet. I mean, it's Friday, so maybe it'll start up a little bit later. But it's a nice walk, a little bit sunny. I think in a bicycle this would be pretty fun though. Running our errands and walking around, we decided to stop here at Rompeolas. It's a nice bar right on the water. In the distance you can see the old sugar mill, adventure that we went out there, and the old pier over here. My phone has a hole in it! I'm gonna drown! Here's our food, mofongo, el pescado de dorado para compartir en una salsa ajillo, garlic sauce. Looks very We're at Olajas on our way home from Aguadilla. This is one of our favorite bars and restaurants in Aguada, right on the water. Always has great music. I'll do a little bit more about it, but it's just one of our most favorite places. Gotcha! Oh!
Still.
Not too bad. Good job.
Try to catch them, but if you can't catch them, they're still pretty good. So now we're going to eat more food from the yard to make up for our large water bill. Fresh papaya.